Guys, it's day. Hold on. 267. 267. Alright, put you right here. Okay. Hand. Yeah, I cut my hair. It looks terrible, but who cares? It's finally out of my eyes. Today, we woke up. I didn't start working till like 10 p.m. just because I wanted to watch the matches from last night. And yeah, I got started. It's done. It's produced. I just have to do a debugging run, which should not be difficult now that, because like when it got put out, it was put out a lot more cleanly. Mind you, it's really funny how I'm using NAN, but legit so much of the work, legit the whole workflow is basically just JavaScript. I'm not gonna lie, it's just JavaScript, and I think it's a lot easier that way, just especially because uh, Cloud Code understands JavaScript better than JSON, honestly. So yeah, and there's a lot more. I would say there's a lot more capabilities with JavaScript than NAN, which is kind of limited in scope. Uh, you can do JavaScript and NAN, and JSON to do the same thing, but JavaScript also gets to do a bit more. So why not just use Java? So yeah, it is just vibe coded. It's a vibe coded workflow. It's gonna get debugged tomorrow. I'm just gonna set up a debugging loop with Codex, and then get that running tomorrow morning. And while that's running, I've also been fixing the enrichment, and it's pretty much sort of formalized how I'm gonna enrich my leads, and the scoring, the qualifying, and the routing, and the escalation, the whole shebang. It's getting formalized. It's almost done, but it's pretty late, so I'm just gonna go to bed if I can. I'm tired, but I can't really sleep. We went to the gym. We actually went to the gym, and I'm no longer banned from the gym. Had a good workout, pretty good workout. We pushed hard, upper body, and then we logged like 1.5 Ks on the treadmill at at conversation pace. I don't know what the actual pace is called, but it's conversation pace. It can hold a full conversation. But yes, these recovery runs are, I can sort of feel my legs are building endurance. Um, yeah, we are nearly there. So the lead sourcing is gonna get tested tomorrow, fixed, debugged, and it should go live the next day, Thursday, which does mean we aren't actually gonna be. We can send outbound starting Thursday, but yeah, we should, we should, um, which also means tomorrow we actually have to refine our outbound campaign. It's pretty much set up, everything, but the copy needs a few tweaks. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, tweak out the copy, blah blah. It's coming together. It's enjoyable, but obviously the thing I'm most excited about is actually getting back into it. The first time around, it flopped, it failed. I learned a lot of lessons. I discovered, okay, I did so many things wrong, and we're gonna come back stronger now that I know all these things, and my knowledge is just expanding. I don't know if I'm learning fast, if I'm learning slow. I do know that if I was not, all in and just putting everything in, I would not be learning this fast. That's for sure. So maybe that's a win. Um, yeah, yeah. And one thing I forgot to do today was send out a video pitch to the startup club, whatever. But Well, I'm gonna just do it anyway, but I don't think it's gonna really benefit me just because it's low key not even in Australia, so I can't even go to. If I get accepted, right, I I can't make use of like, I get to visit them during office hours. I get to go to some events, like private events for us only and stuff like that. Like, I don't get those benefits, and I'd be paying a $50 membership fee. So I'm like, okay. I mean, yes, to have access is one thing, but having that access and literally not being able to do anything about it is, unless, I mean, and I don't even know what I'd pitch on, to be honest, because I was gonna pitch the current project that I'm working on, but why would they want, like, yeah, I'm building something, yes, I'm working on something, and it's actually valid. There's an actual plan, but the plan only goes as far as like barely six figures ARR, and there's investors, there's VC involved, so they're like, well, the multiple would get is like dog shit, and there's no long term vision. You might as well just sell it to a PE and let them have it as a roll up. That's probably the best way to do it because or just sell it to the platform. They just buy it off of me, but because there's no long term vision and the market segment's so small because it's so vertically, you know, involved and limited, so it can't capture a wide market. Unlike, like, you got to think of it this way: Apple is like so vertically integrated throughout the entirety of you know hardware and tech. But the whole thing is everybody needs that. So the market is big, which means when they dominate the entire vertical, it makes sense. But if you dominate a vertical in a really small market, you're not gonna get shit out of it. So, you know, let's say the vision is there. There's no passion. I mean, the passion doesn't lie within like, I'm a plumber. Really want this built. It's not that. It's like the passion is, I just want to build this because it's fun, and I need to pay the bills. And I would love to build this. It's legit gonna be a fun, exciting project. So yeah, but other than that, I'm gonna start sending some outbound, and yeah. Anyway, bye.